Prandecki. Today we are going to learn the simple past tense. The simple past tense is called the simple past tense because of the way that you create it by simply usually adding ed to an existing simple tense verb. There are two forms of the simple past tense, the regular verbs and the irregular verbs. So we'll start first with irregular verbs. Now, in order to construct a sentence in the simple past, we're going to take a subject, then add the verb, plus ed to the end of it. So, example, if we want to say something in the present tense and put it in the past, what would we say? I walk to the store in the present tense. I walk to the store. Now, in order to put it in the past tense, we'll simply respect the rule and add ed to it. I walked to the store. Let's look at another simple past tense regular verb example. I, in the present tense, talked with my mother. Now, to put that in the past, we'll simply add ed to it again. I talked with my mother. It's that simple. However, sometimes it gets a little more complicated. Sometimes we have irregular verbs. And now, the problem with the irregular verbs in English is that there is no rule to handling irregular verbs except memorizing and practicing them. So here are our irregular verbs. There are about 50 commonly used irregular verbs that you will have to study. And in order to look at those, you can simply look at your second column of the irregular verbs list. Let's look at some examples. To buy. To bring. And something very common, to go. So now, how would we put these in the past tense? Well, we can't simply add ed to them because that wouldn't make sense and those verbs do not exist. We have to go ahead and look at our second column in the chart, memorize these verbs, and know that the past tense to buy is bought. Past tense of to bring is brought. And the past tense of to go is went. Now let's look at some examples. Yesterday, I went to the store. You'll see here that I was not able to add an ed here because this verb does not exist. I had to go ahead and use the corresponding verb for the past tense of to go, which is went. Yesterday I went to the store. And now let's talk about when we use the simple past tense. So we use the simple past tense when we're talking about a specific time period in the past. And we can usually see a time marker in the past that will indicate that we must use the simple past tense. And a time marker is simply an extra piece that we add to the sentence that indicates its placement in the past, such as yesterday, last week, long time ago, this November, all of these scream the simple past tense, and there is no other tense that can be used with them other than the simple past. So ladies and gentlemen, here we have the simple past tense. Thank you so much for watching my lesson, and I wish you a very nice day.